Hiya, today we're going to be talking about the cost of our Pylontech and Victron solar power system.
Yeah, so I suppose it's better start with why we spent, how much we spent. If we'd have lived in a small cabin and we weren't doing, wanting to do workshop stuff and running the things we wanted to run, the water pumps that we need to run around here on this bit of land, then we would have gone for something smaller. But for the future, the way things are going, powering cars and stuff like that, this is the route we've taken. And yeah, I mean, it sounds expensive, but it's as much as you want to spend. You can spend more and you can spend less. It's just like buying a car.
I think off-grid means different things to different people, and that's something when we run Facebook groups and when we're reading through your comments and talking to people who watch our videos, that's very much apparent that people see off-grid in different ways. Our interpretation of off-grid is we embrace technology. We have a small family that's growing and we work, and so we need at the moment to use those appliances to help us with day-to-day life. So we do run a washing machine, we do run a tumble dryer, and we knew that that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to move away from having intermittent electricity for a couple of hours a day to having a fridge, having a freezer, to be able to support a normal family life.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of preppers, don't they, that we get, along with off-grid, very closely tying in, you get preppers, and people saying, well, if that goes wrong, you're not going to be able to fix it. And that is true in part. Some of it we won't be able to fix, but then we'll have to rough it like everybody else, because if it really goes wrong, we'll just have to go back to doing it rough. But you know what? I won't be going to work and you won't be going to work. No. So if it goes wrong, we'll have time to rough it. At the moment, we haven't. And, because we work full time, we can't go, we need the technology really. So we've done it without, and it's no fun.
We sold the little bungalow that we had renovated and we made some money on that, and a significant percentage of that money has been spent on installing this system. And we did that because this is really going to be the backbone of everything we do and everything we build here. We'd love a workshop. We want to centre our lives around where we are, and in order to do that we had to have the power and the electricity in place, else it just made things really difficult. So bearing that in mind, this is a breakdown of the system and how much it cost. On the roof we have got 20 LG 355 watt mono neon black N5 solar panels. They cost us £218.82 each. In total, before tax, that was £4,376.40. We were pleased with that, I think. We used a company called Green Power for that. The reason being, and that was a really quick decision, the reason being because everywhere else was selling out. Once we had our money from our house come through, we knew that we wanted to move quickly, and so we snapped them up. Yeah. We were pleased with the price though anyway. We stumbled across the company. We'd been talking to another company, but actually this company were really competitive price-wise, so we were really pleased with that.
It was getting a bit like toilet paper. People thought the end of days was happening and they started buying them up.
So we use Renusol End Clamps and Mid Clamps. The End Clamps, we needed 8. They were £1.85 each. That was £14.80 in total. The Mid Clamps, we had 36. They were £1.40 each, which was £50.40 in total. And we also had the rails, the portrait rails. We used 400mm portrait rails. We had 44 of those, and they were £38 each, which came in at £304. We also had to have the cable, of course, to connect them up. So we had 2 lots of 50m, 4mm solar PV DC cable. They were £30 each, so that came in at £60.
We did get some money knocked off because we'd actually put this stuff in our basket on an online site, and when we went to buy the stuff a week later, it had all gone up by about one third. And so I called the guy up and said, look, this has all gone up, and he did give us discount, but
this is the reason we moved really quickly, because prices were just hiking higher and higher, so we had to find what we needed and choose quickly. What we'll do is we will in the description we'll put all of these details, and we'll put all the totals and everything at the bottom, and yeah, hopefully, and we'll put the websites as to where we bought things. We also have a kit page, which I'll put the link in for, which shows the components of our solar power system, and that will that takes you to the websites that we used as well. So that's handy, and hopefully that will help anybody who's looking for some of these items. So the string fuses that we bought, we've got 12, and they were £21 each, so came in at £252.
Yeah, which is a lot of money. You can get cheaper on like Amazon and places like that. I'm not sure what, I think I might have went for them because everything was selling out, and it was a panic buy. I did the toilet roll thing because I'm in the middle of an installation. Well, I started doing stuff, I hadn't got them, it was something I bought later, and everywhere was just running out of things like this, and then you're stuck, and then you're held up. And then when you're off and you've got time to do it, you can't get on and do it. So it's costing you time, but not money. You've
either got the time and you haven't got the money, or you've got the money and you haven't got the time. So we have 3 PV DC isolators. They were £32 each, so that comes in at £96. Okay, so then moving on to the Victron stuff that we bought. This is the Victron equipment that we've got and how much we paid for it at the time. We have the Victron Cerbo GX, which was £333.90. We also have the Victron Energy Colour Touch GX, which is for us has been a really valuable addition, but I think we're going to talk about that in a future video when we talk about the Cerbo GX in a bit more detail. That was £225.54. I can see why some people that wouldn't be worth the investment, but for us it definitely was, and like I said, we'll talk about that in a future video. 2 MPPTs, so we have a 250/100 MPPT, that was £950.40. And we also have a smaller one. We have a 150/35 MPPT that came in at £327.60. We decided to use Lynx power-ins instead of Lynx distributors because we found out that if you're not using a Victron battery monitoring system, that actually the little LED lights that work on the distributor don't work. So Fraser altered the Lynx power-in to become a distributor, £139.20 each. The big cost was our inverter, our Victron Quattro 48 volt DC 10 kVA inverter. That came in at £3,801.60. So in total, those Victron components came in at £5,739.91.
So these prices, they go up and down, and it's really a show of the times. I think sometimes, you know, when coronavirus things like that people started worrying, these prices went up a little bit, and
that's when we happened to be buying it.
It's typical, you know, that's when we were, you know, setting things up. It's a few weeks earlier and they were a bit cheaper, but
we just didn't have the money.
No, I think that Quattro, I think you can get that for about 3,600 in some places now. And we paid nearly over £200 more. It was 3,600 something, I think. But you know, the prices go up and down.
So now if we move on to the batteries, we had 8 Pylontech US3000 C batteries. We paid £1,000 for them each, so that came in at £8,000. I think they were slightly more expensive on the website, but the Midsummer Energy, who were our provider, they
we got a discount.
We got a discount because of the bulk of what we were buying. We also used the brackets, the Pylontech stackable brackets. They were £38 each. That was £304 for brackets.
Do I go into this now?
No, don't go into stackable brackets. Save that for a Pylontech video. Save that for the Pylontech crowd. We also bought 4 Pylontech long DC cable packs. They were £15 each, and that came to £60. We also bought a Type A Victron Energy VE CAN to CAN bus BMS cable, which connects the Pylontech batteries to the Victron Cerbo.
Yeah, it goes to the Cerbo GX.
Yeah, Cerbo GX.
And that's what communicates with the stuff. And you need the right type of cable, and Type A was right for us.
On top of that, we had to buy the cable.
It was under £100. I'll say that it wasn't more than £100, but I mean, it doesn't look like you spent £100 on cable. Yeah, because you're going to have different size cables to, you know, whatever you're doing, unless you have exactly what we're having, and then it's your choice if you want bigger cables. We went with, you know, slightly higher than was generally said to protect the cable from overheating, or near to what was it. And also your span, if you're travelling further along, you're going to need more cable, and it's also going to need to be thicker cable.
Grace has joined us for the last bit. She's up from her nap. So you ready for the grand total? Okay, so as well as the main components which we've talked about, this total includes the fuses, the lugs, the socket that we've got down there.
Yeah, we've got it's like a caravan type socket that you go when you stay on a site. It's got a couple of big 32 amp plug sockets. You can get ones with more on it. I couldn't find them at the time, and then I found them later, but that was about £132. It came already wired inside, so you haven't got to mess about with it too much.
And also includes the fireboard as well. So that takes our total to £22,300, just about. It's an awful lot of money. It's a massive investment, and we know that, but it was worth it. And it's completely changed our lives to have electricity full time, so definitely worth the investment. And now we've just got to save really hard to replace it. We've got lots of videos about the installation of our solar power system, so if you'd like to see that, I'll put the links in the description below. We're also going to be doing a few more videos. We're going to talk about the Victron Cerbo GX and do a bit of a review of that. And we're going to be doing an overview of the whole system, beginning to end. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see some more of our videos, please consider subscribing. Hopefully Grace will be a bit more cheerful.
Grace is looking at you as if to say, wrap it up.
Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.